Thank you, Mr. Chan. Welcome, faculty, parents, and friends. Thank you so much for coming out on this beautiful occasion. I can't believe today has finally arrived. I'm up here talking on my last day of being a middle school student. All of us 8th graders won't be 8th graders anymore. Now, you're probably wondering, what would convince an 8th grade guy to write a speech without any extra credit? I was asking myself this question too, but there was something about my entire Laguna experience from kindergarten up until now that made me excited to tell the story. I've been lucky enough to attend Laguna for my entire life, and I'll start right from the beginning. It's crazy to think that 10 years ago, I was just getting going and looking into elementary school. A lot of people, including me, looked all over Santa Barbara for the right school. When it came time for me to look at Laguna, my parents were exhausted and concerned because they wanted to find the perfect place. When I got into the car at the end of the day after looking at Laguna, there was no doubt in my mind that I was going to attend it in fall. I loved the warm environment and the positive, excited attitude everyone had at Laguna, something I hadn't seen at any other place I had visited. Looking back at it now, my parents told me, "Charlie, you were so funny. You didn't even want to look at any other schools, and you hadn't even gotten in." Years of winter concerts, outdoor learning, and plays in the pavilion at the lower school went by, and before I knew it, I was on my way to the Hope Ranch campus. Because of Ms. Brown in 5th grade and Ms. Hales in 6th grade, the transition was much easier than I thought. Through poetry and archaeology, I never thought I would enjoy school this much. Then it was time for 7th grade. And boy, that summer was full of anxiety. We heard that we were going to have a class of almost 40 people. The most we had ever had was 18, so this was a bit intriguing. By the time our field trip to Santa Cruz was over, all of our fears about a large class had disappeared, and we questioned why we were ever so nervous. That year, we learned about the food industry with Mr. Neustad, the countries in Africa with Mr. Chan, the dangers of power with Mr. Dorfman, Latin declensions with Dr. Pillar, and the magic of math with Mr. Airy. 7th grade flashed by, and before we knew it, 8th grade was here. Looking back at 8th grade, it has been an amazing year full of new experiences. We've learned about inertia and chemical bonds with Mr. Moore, proportions with Mr. Poholsky, the 13 original colonies with Miss Aldridge, all about grammar with Miss Nordgarden or Miss Aldridge, and much, much more. We've gone to Mars, collaborated on a time capsule project with the 4th graders, created a Realm of Rights theme park, reflected on justice at the Holocaust Museum, slurped down noodles in Little Tokyo, braved huge roller coasters at Six Flags, drank butterbeer at Universal Studios Hollywood, and transformed a wasted area of the school into the corner. Over my many years at Laguna, I've certainly strived academically. I've learned academics are important, but that's just the beginning. Going back to my family search way back when I was 4 years old, the same question appears. What makes Laguna different from other schools? What makes this school unique compared to the numerous other schools in Santa Barbara? Yes, Laguna is academically rigorous, but the magic of Laguna combines those with a sense of community, hardworking teachers, and a school that challenges you in just the right way. Ever wonder how our robotics class, our engineering class, or our digital arts class was started? You see, that is one of my favorite parts of Laguna. If there's something you're interested in trying, but the school doesn't have an elective for it, they can find a way to make your vision happen. Here, teachers will give you projects that challenge and inspire you, making sure that you are having fun while you learn. And most importantly, the close friends we've made here are ones we will remember forever, especially our group of lifers whom I've known for almost 10 years. I hope we all continue learning new things throughout our high school journeys. Laguna has certainly prepared us for whatever is to come. At Laguna, we can innovate, create, celebrate, lead, play, and inspire. These experiences, friends, and memories at the middle school will never be forgotten. I can't wait for us to continue our journey to high school. It has been an amazing year with all of you, something we will cherish forever. Thank you, everyone, and congratulations, class of 2020.